Hello again.
Hello again. Deja vu.
Hello, Americans. Other friends, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. That was your line.
Back again.
Yeah, and even back again because we got a surprise packet. Well, we knew it was coming.
Yep.
And we got it, and we're using the GoPro, and I don't know what it did, but we done the whole video. We opened the package, so now we're going to show you, but we opened the package, and I went in. I was like, sweet, man, just a quick video and stuff. Went in, and for what it did, when I put it on the computer, is it cut the video. The GoPro cut the video itself and only loaded half of it.
And then lost the first half.
And then we spent 2 hours
looking for it,
going back, loaded some programs. Yeah, we loaded some programs to try to recover it and everything. And so this quick video turned into
a lot
longer. So now you're not going to get us to see us opening it because the footage is completely gone.
Oh. But I just realized that you left that box sitting over there.
Oh, I did. Dang. So now let's show you.
Yeah, our friend Stacey.
Yes.
He lives in Kuna, Idaho.
Down in Kuna, Idaho.
Kuna.
Is that like Boise? Hey, when you're from here, man, you can call it whatever you want.
There's no Z
Kuna,
in Boise.
And there's no double O's in Kuna.
Kuna.
I love Kuna. We spent a lot of time down Swan Falls and stuff, man. Lots and lots of time. Got a good friend, her Justini, but she did get remarried. I don't know if you knew that. She got married again.
No, I didn't know that.
So
okay, so Stacey does the woodwork, and this is what he made. This is a cutting board. This is the back side.
Look at that, man. Oh, I love it.
And on the front is the cutting board.
Look at that.
And this is a magnet for the knife to lay on, so it doesn't cut my pinky toe off.
Love it.
Yes, I love it.
Thank you so much.
You did really good. You did really good.
What do you say you used on it?
I can read the letter here.
Oh, you should.
I should. Hope this finds you well. We are good. Hope you're good too. The board is finished with Watco Butcher Block oil.
Sweet.
I think you'll know how to tend to it the next time. Yeah, and I use, it's a beeswax mineral oil that I use on my wood stuff. I wash it before I use it. Will do. The deck of cards.
This.
He sent you a deck of cards.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I love
one of his
the
favorite
man.
people in the whole wide world.
Yes, he is. I miss him.
Says they're slightly used. They'll fit in with our game table.
Yes. Look at that number, too.
Number 3.
Not the number.
Just the 3 cards is what I was saying.
Pretty excited. Old Dale. I miss him. I miss him.
Yes, we do. It's not the same.
We're actually missing a race right now.
Oh, well, let's talk fast. Last but not least, squirrel.
Squirrel.
And I'm really bummed that this part of the video is gone.
Yeah, because he had this, so this was tied up.
Yeah, it had.
We showed the whole thing because they were like, "Oh, I wonder if it's taken." I think he made this box.
Yeah, he sealed it with some kind of a wood glue, maybe, or something on the top, so it wouldn't come open.
So then when we opened it, man, it was just packed full of sawdust. Yeah. So then when I dug the sawdust, there's his cards and show those. Yep. So then when I dug the sawdust out, and he said he made it a little nest because he thought about it. Look at this dude.
He's so cute.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
So Stacey built him this nest for his ride up to his new home here with us. He's seen him in a yard sale, and the little squirrel chatted, "Hillbilly,
hillbilly, hillbilly." I love him. Thank you very much, squirrel.
Yep.
And I'll be hanging him above my desk or something.
Yeah. Says to go ahead and show his work.
Yes.
So that if you are interested, he does custom stuff. He does not have a website, so you'll have to call his telephone number, and I'll type that out down in the description there too.
You know, one thing he doesn't do is he should be signing it.
Yeah, you should sign your work.
Should have some, some is for sure.
Yeah, it's a little late on these pieces, but you had to have a signature of some sort. Yeah.
Some kind of little mark, man. You know, being a antiquer and all that, man. The markings someday down the road, man, makes a big difference.
And he also sent a sticker for you. And this is a sticker for Harvest Heroes.
Oh, sweet.
I'll go ahead and show that there.
Is it a sticker?
Yeah, right there's a sticker.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Veteran grown.
That's awesome.
Harvest Heroes.
So yeah, so
Very
check
cool.
out that box.
Nice
amazing
little trinket
stash,
box.
Yeah, little stash box.
A trinket box.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you very
thank you
much,
very
man.
much.
I'm so bummed. Put my squirrel in there
Yeah.
so it's safe till I get inside.
And this is going to look awesome in my kitchen. That's what we've been working on this morning.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. Now it's late afternoon.
Yeah.
We did the first video still, I think, right around a little bit before noon, and now it's 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah. Close to it.
Poor scramble. But it all
That's
happens.
the way it
Actually,
is.
what I was getting, if this one goes berserk, I'm going to be very irritated. I told her I was about ready to use the GoPro and put my other camera so that we had a backup.
But it was just a fluke.
I don't know what the
It was
heck
just a
it
fluke.
And the way that it cut it right in the ceiling.
Yeah, I was Googling it, and you know, that it happens to people from time to time. So
it's all just matter when you're dealing in computers, all that. It's great.
And it's good size. You know, it's not like one of those little dinky cheese ones. This is a cutting board.
It's something else.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. I love it.
I love the knot right here.
Yeah, and I like the bag too. Something else I was going to touch on, and we started this on that other. Actually, we did the whole dang video, man. So I don't know what was the deal with it, but something I was going to talk a little about. You know, we've had over the years. I don't know. He might have been the third.
Maybe the third.
Yeah, maybe 3 people say something about my welfare wood. So we're going to address that. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to read you this.
So how did you start? Why did you start using that?
Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And I'm going to. Stacey just sent that. He's like, I need to send a bad windbag to get a good rant from the hillbilly.
That's funny.
But so here it is. But so okay, how I came up when I said welfare wood the first time is, you know, man, when you put yourself out there, no matter
what you're doing,
matter. Man, and you know, and I warn all, you know, when Muskrat started doing videos and Debbie and Max and the kids and Karra's already had her. Actually, she's got one that came over from mine until she blocked him because he can't say nothing, you know. Because all I do, man, when you get the trolls, man, there ain't nothing you can do, man. Is block and delete, man. You know, they ain't even worth it, man. They're just trying to get a rise out of you. So we had one that was, you know, telling us, oh, you guys are nothing but welfare cases and you live in a freaking shack and blah 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 blah, you know. And first of all, man, the welfare thing, it's like, dude, that would go against everything that I believe in. You know, I don't need no government holding my hand. So anyway, they said, oh yeah, and you can't even go out and get your own firewood. You pick up wood at these places, blah 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 blah, you know. So block, delete. So then on the next video that we were out, and guy came along, you know, and there was some welfare wood after we picked up the trash for 30 or 40 minutes. There's some wood there, and that's when I popped off. I was all, hey, look at this, man, welfare wood. And that was the first time that I ever called it used that term. And now the funny thing about that is I got friends and stuff of you out there, and welfare wood is now getting used all over the world. So I think that's pretty cool. But
that's why we say welfare.
That's why I call it welfare wood. So to address, I'm going to read this comment. I'm not going to say his name. He's actually a guy that bought some property up here in the, you know, in our county and everything. I've always had good, you know, good talks with him. I was actually going to go out and
help him take down a building.
Well, yeah, but he ended up using it as a shed or something. But anyway, but he had his, you know, which is America. Welcome to America, right. You know. So I'm going to read you what he has to say, and then I'll read what I had to say back. All right, so Idaho Hillbilly. Not sure I'm digging your take on welfare wood. I was always taught to leave my campsite cleaner than I found it, and that if the previous campers went to the trouble to leave some firewood for the next occupant, that I should use what I need but leave as much as I used. Just doesn't feel right to take what other good folks work to supply for the next campers. feels to me like stealing. Jeremiah, who's referring to Jeremiah Johnson, wouldn't have taken it without leaving some for the next pilgrim in the spirit of a mountain man. I know you'll do what you do. Yes, I will. Just doesn't feel right to me. My 2 cents. Be safe out there. Blessings. But then he comes back with the BS you kind of stepped on your own foot. Because then he says, well, at first, is that up on Council Mountain? No, that was actually a couple mountains over. Kudos to you for policing up the other dirtbags garbage. People are the worst. Dude. So here, I'll read mine and then we'll get into it a little bit. What'd you call it? What'd you say?
Well, hillbillies' lives matter too.
Yeah, hillbillies' lives matter too.
Yeah, somebody left it there for the next person to come along. Well, we happen to be the next person to come along, so.
Yeah. And seeing us, here's my thing on it is, okay, so you say, oh, well, somebody left that there for the next person. Well, in reality, most of the time, I don't think that they're going to leave all that trash strung out all over.
For the next person.
Well, maybe they do leave it.
Yeah.
The next person will pick this up for me.
Yeah.
Because 9 out of 10 times when I find welfare wood, I've already spent 30 minutes picking up trash around there. And the way I look at it is, it's a little bit of, here you go. For not that I want anything. I just want to pick. I wish just people would just start picking up after themselves.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And the other thing to touch on that, so, I live camping, man. My life, we spend, other when we go in at night and watch some TV and sleep, I live camping. Mm-hmm. That's our lives. We live camping. So, what is the difference? And I'm the next person in that campsite, and I find a little wood, and I don't take it all.
No.
And I find a little wood and take it and use it at mine, and I appreciate it and all that here. And what's the difference of that? Because if you were at the camp spot, and say you were down, you found this nice camp spot up on the mountain, down on the creek, man, nice, perfect little camp spot. There's no firewood, so you're, oh man, I gotta go get me some firewood. You stroll down the trail or the path or whatever, and you come into this other little camp area, man. It's a nice little camp area,
But not as nice as the one
Yeah, but not as nice as the one that you're in, but there's a stack of wood. Are you going to grab that wood and take it down to your camping spot and use it? I bet you do. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of my thought on some of that. And then I'm going to read you what I wrote back to him. Like I said, I ain't, that's his own thing. I don't really care. Okay. So then I wrote, laugh out loud. I leave a lot more wood than I take. And as much shit that I clean up and haul out, I don't feel bad at all. And I don't. Do you think they are leaving the full shit buckets for the next guy too? I guess I need to show more of the trash that I clean up at the campsites. 2.5 trash cans full in the last month. Yes, 2.5 cans of crap that we've hauled out of the hills.
But not the
just this
not
last
the buckets.
month.
We don't.
No, I don't mess with the shit buckets, man. I'm leaving those for you to pick up, man. And when you stack up that wood.
Yeah.
But the way I look at it, when I pull in and there is trash and nastiness and a little stack of wood, that is my thank you from the mountain spirits for picking up after all these a-holes. And that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
So, you don't like that I do that? Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
And am I going to stop doing it?
No.
Nope. Not at all. And and I don't even, if you paid attention, which I don't even know how much of it I even showed on that. I think I showed the one place that we pulled in, and you have no idea where I'm doing it. The one that had been there that where you grabbed those one flat rounds, that camp, that's little, and I didn't even take that. The wood, you would grab those little rounds, but them one pieces, man, they must have been sitting there 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Starting to the whole bottom layer was all rotted out and stuff. So don't criticize me, man. I don't. It's so. You don't even know what you're talking about, man. At all. And as far as taking it and leaving it, dude, I was raised in these mountains, these exact mountains, man. And when I was a kid, man, my grandpa's taught me, man, we wave, we're courteous. We used to always stop and give back in the, you still see them. We actually seen some at the lake. But the sheep herders, man, Grandpa, we'd always stop, man. We'd have a Coke or Grandpa'd have a beer with the sheep herder, give them that and ask them if they need anything. And, everybody take care of everybody and, got along. This back in the 70s and stuff. Is it like that anymore?
No.
Not so much, dude.
No.
And pretty much, you know, and even the people, man, that, oh, I'm living off the mountains. I've never been one to say live off the mountains. I live with them, you know. So, I mean, there's a big difference. But as far as the, it's gotten better in the last 2 years. The littering, the trash and stuff, campsites.
Yeah.
Here and there, it just depends on where you're at, too.
Really
Some of them, you know, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
But was it 2 years or 3 years ago that we did the trailer? We did 1 year that we didn't put nothing in our trash trailer out there but the stuff that we brought out of the hills, and we had to empty it before the summer. Because that was from we did from Memorial Day Memorial Day to Labor Day,
yeah.
And we ended up having to take it up to the dump and empty it before that's the main camping section or whatever. So I mean, there's so much trash and all that, and you know, you want to get and gripe about people, then gripe about the people that's leaving the shit buckets. What in the heck is wrong with that? I don't even get it, because, you know, if you're going to take a bucket, you know, and if they're doing it because it gives them something almost like a toilet seat to sit on, you know, first of all, if you can't just shit in the woods, you probably shouldn't be in the woods. But if they're taking those buckets to sit on, you know, and then they're taking their little fancy lid that they bought at Cabela's, you know, or whatever with them, why not cut the bottom out of the bucket. Put the bucket in a hole or in the ground.
Right.
Dig a hole. You know, bury your shit, and then take that bucket, put it in a Glad trash bag, take it home, and take it, you know, get it out of there. Let's not just leave it in the woods.
Yeah.
Gee, Christmas. Yeah. Oh, I get so agitated at freaking humans, man, and just every little bit of it.
Yeah, I think that day that you filmed that we found 4 buckets.
Yeah, 4
buckets.
Four shit buckets, man, and you know, I don't show it because I really don't, you know, go over and look right in it, man. I just look at a distance.
Yeah, there's the bucket.
Yeah, and then if you look back on that, I think it was 2 years ago on the fish fences, when them one people, and there was, man, it was strung all over, man, and there was.
And they had found a nice little hideaway right next
right
to
on the creek, man. One of the best
fishing.
So they're, man, and they were there for like 2 weeks, man, because I was, you know, they're only supposed to be there 18 days, and they'd overdone it. But and then, man, that place was so nasty, and there was shit and toilet paper just strung all over,
everywhere.
And man, all along this where I fish, you know, right? I mean, just
pristine,
this beautiful, pristine area. Oh, it just drives me so. So then to have somebody saying you shouldn't take those 4 or 5 pieces of wood when I'm, oh, dude. Oh, it drives me nuts. We stop alongside the flipping road and pick up trash, but yet don't take a couple of pieces of wood. Then I'll take whatever the hell I want. and then somebody else, you know, and this is nothing, I ain't freaking, I'm just pointing out the things people say to us. You guys have no clue in the 8 years of making these videos, the crap that we put up.
Yeah.
But we had somebody else telling us that our shirts were cheap. Well, let me tell you, these shirts, which this is I don't understand what is cheap, you know. And then he said it wasn't, that's not no Fruit of the Loom. And this is actually a Hanes. The one that you got, he said it was the one with the Mountain Junkers thing on it. I have the exact same shirt in there I wear it. I thought it was a pretty dang good
quality. It was like a Gideon or something like that.
Yeah, so that, I think that's a name brand.
That's a decent one.
And there's actually, we went with the middle range because they won't.
Did that just go off?
No. Okay. Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
You got me paranoid.
I know, me too.
So they let you choose. They won't let the customer. They should let the customer pick, you know, the quality of the shirt, because we did the higher end shirts, and then people were telling us our shirts were too expensive.
Nobody would buy them.
And then I ordered one for myself, the lowest, you know, the cheapest shirt, and I was like, oh, we ain't selling these, you know, those because they were chintzy. Right. So we went with the middle grade shirts, and you just can't please everybody, man. So it is what it is. But I love the shirts. I think they're pretty dang good quality, and I have one of every one that we've put out there, so I'm happy with them. I don't know. That's about all I got for today. I just had to share that stuff, man. That stuff that people say to us and stuff, you know, it's just crazy. So, I don't know. There it is. There it is, man. So, make sure to check out the links below, and the Bonanza and the eBay store and all that jazz.
Great way to support the channel.
Yes, we appreciate that. Please buy some of our cheap shirts. They're not cheap to you. They're just cheap. That's what he's saying.
Cheap. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Humans, dude. Good Lord willing. And after this, I don't know, man. I might come back. I might not, but probably will. Them cricks, I hope, rise. That's your life.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
Yay! See ya!
I was distracted, I guess. Thank you, Stacey.
Thanks, Stacey.